Well, Batman Caped Crusader is out, and well, most fans, myself included, really enjoyed the new series. It saw the return of Bruce Timm, and with the creator of Batman the Animated Series, we were expecting, well, pretty much a continuation of the classic show. But it appears we almost got an actual continuation of the old show. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what happened with the new Batman series, and why, given what happened over at Marvel with X-Men, it might have been a missed opportunity. Now, like we were saying, Batman Caped Crusader has dropped, and we got all 10 episodes over on Amazon. Now, this show was developed by Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams, and the legendary Bruce Timm, who was one of the leads on the original Batman the Animated Series from back in the 90s. Now, from early in development, we knew this show was going to draw a lot of inspiration from that original Batman show. But it turns out, at least in the beginning, Warner Brothers actually approached him about doing more episodes of that original Batman the Animated Series. That's right, we almost got a new season of BTAS. Now, recently he was asked about this, and apparently Timm was less enthused and ultimately turned down the offer. He said, quote, "They said, hey, how would you feel about going back and making some Batman the Animated Series episodes?" And I'm like, nah, we've been there, we've done that. I wasn't interested in revisiting that world. Now, honestly, with the death of Kevin Conroy, I don't really think he could have even gone back, but it was an interesting decision at that point in time. And considering some other animated revivals, was it a mistake? Now, we saw the return of X-Men the Animated Series in the form of X-Men 97. And you have to wonder if DC had dropped a Batman show that was a revival of the 90s Batman right after the huge success of Marvel's X-Men, a revival of their 90s series, well, that probably would have led to a lot more focus on the return of Batman and all the classic characters from the original series. Many people don't actually realize it, but the original Batman the Animated Series was actually only 2 seasons. Season 1 was 65 episodes, and Season 2 was 20. Now, this was followed by the new Batman Adventures, which was additional 24 episodes that for many people was presented as a Season 3 and a Season 4. Also, don't forget the multiple other crossovers like World's Finest, Nighttime, and Demon Reborn, where he showed up in Superman the Animated Series, as well as a couple of appearances over on Static Shock. Oh, and that little Justice League series he did for a while too. Now, honestly, I like the new show. It's actually quite a bit more violent and scary, and despite some of the reimaginings of some classic characters, all in all, I really enjoyed the series. Actually, we did a review on it. You should be seeing that pop up right now. As for Timm not wanting to do more episodes of Batman the Animated Series, this is a smart move. Honestly, could he have made it better? That show is legendary. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are basically immortal on those roles alone, and that's saying a lot for Mark Hamill. So to return to the series, mess with it again, and then potentially screw it up could only tarnish the legacy. So I think moving into something new and realigning it for a modern perspective was probably a much smarter move than hopping in the time machine and trying to give us another 10 or 12 episodes continuing the original series. Plus, there's a lot of comics that already do that, and I don't really think it's necessary. The legend of Batman is immortal, and I think Timm recognizes it and was ready to usher him into a new era. Tell me what you think in the comments below.